So you're thinking about moving to Augusta, Georgia, but you're really wondering how we're recovering from the devastation of Hurricane Helene. Well, let me tell you, this storm back in September 2024, Hurricane Helene, it hit Augusta hard. We have been through a lot. So if you're coming from an area that doesn't experience hurricanes, or if you're not really sure what to expect when you come to the Augusta, Georgia area, you're definitely going to want to see this video, because I don't want you to have any unexpected surprises when you come here. I'm going to take a look at the road conditions in this video. I'm going to show you the neighborhoods both in Richmond and Columbia counties. I'm going to show you firsthand how the cleanup is going and what Augusta looks like now. And all of this is coming up just for you right after this. Hey everyone, and welcome to the original Living in Augusta, Georgia channel. I'm Delrisa Rollerson, Augusta's relocation specialist, and my team and I, we specialize in helping people from all over the world relocate to the Augusta, Georgia area. So whether you're moving in 60 days, 6 months, next year, a few years from now, it doesn't matter when. It's never too early to contact us. We're here to assist you every step of the way. My contact information is on the screen, so feel free to reach out and we'll be more than happy to assist you. So if you've been wondering how Augusta is recovering from Hurricane Helene, today we're going to drive through different areas. I'm going to show you exactly how things are progressing along. So let's go ahead and get started. So first we'll get started in Columbia County. We're in Evans, Georgia. This is Hardy McManus Road. And as you can see on the side of the road, there are a lot of trees that are missing. A lot of trees are in bad condition. They've been destroyed due to the hurricane. As you can see, there are branches, limbs literally gone. And the trees are bent over from when the wind took them. There are roots here exposed, and trees have just been split in half, chopped down. So the guys have been here really working aggressively. So for Columbia County, they've picked up about 3 million cubic yards of debris, with another 3 million cubic yards still waiting to be picked up. So they are constantly working around the clock. And here in our area, Columbia County and Richmond County, now as you can see, traffic is delayed often due to the hurricane cleanup crews, but that's just basically a new normal for us now. So as you can see here, the trees, I mean, the vegetation just looks really sparse because a lot of the trees have been destroyed. This used to be very plush and lush looking with a lot of trees. Now we're on Fury's Ferry and homes are exposed. Before the hurricane, you weren't able to see a lot of the homes that we can now see from the road. And as we drive, it's normal to see homes that are still waiting to be restored as a result, like this one, as a result of the hurricane. So now we'll take a look at some of the communities in Columbia County. Now this particular community has been cleared. There are no more trees, no more branches, no more limbs piled up in front of the houses. So when the storm occurred, there were trees, limbs, branches, debris, vegetation literally just all over and stacked in front of the homes. So the cleanup crew has come throughout this particular neighborhood and has cleaned it up. You can't even tell that there's been a hurricane because of debris. You don't see any debris or vegetation piled along the streets. So as we drive along, it's just really interesting to see how selective this storm was, because like for instance, on this block, you can see there's a house there that has damage. Then the next few houses don't have much damage. Another one doesn't have damage. Another one doesn't. But then we come upon this home here. It has been, looks like almost destroyed. It's not destroyed, but it's in really bad shape. So that's something that you do see. That's something to expect to see when you come to our area. Now, you will go through neighborhoods and you will see homes that are, some homes are okay, and then other homes you'll see the result of the storm still. So as you drive in our area, here's another site that's now common from the storm, and these are root balls. So to the left and the right, these were trees, and they have literally gotten uprooted from the storm. The wind literally pulled these trees out of the ground and exposed the roots. So we see that all throughout Richmond and Columbia Counties. So now we're leaving Columbia County and we're going to go to Augusta, which is Richmond County. So as we drive around these neighborhoods in Augusta, it's really hard to believe that just a few months ago we had the horrible Hurricane Helene hit us so hard. But Richmond County has been aggressively working as well. They've already cleared 3.4 million cubic yards of vegetative debris. So for this particular neighborhood, you don't see hardly any debris, none really piled up. You will see a few results. You do see a few things that have occurred as a result of the hurricane, but not much debris at all. Now, this is an example of the debris you'll see from the hurricane. Literally, trees and limbs piled up taller than the house. Now, this particular Richmond County neighborhood does not have a homeowners association, which is why the owner of this vehicle feels at liberty to park their vehicle in the yard. So that's one of the things that you will have the freedom to do if you do not have an HOA, which is a homeowners association. If you do have a homeowners association, they will not allow that. You'll be limited. You will not be able to park your vehicle in the yard. So you may remember from the initial video that I did when the hurricane hit Augusta, this particular neighborhood got hit extremely hard. There were trees on the street. There were trees on some of the houses. There were trees on cars. It was really, really bad. So you cannot even tell that there was any damage hardly done at all. At least you can't tell that the trees were all over the neighborhood. Some of the houses have been restored. Some of the houses are still in the process of being restored. And as we turned down this street, turned this corner, we weren't even able to drive down this street when the hurricane struck because there were two enormous trees that were blocking literally from one end of the street to the other end. So even with all of the cleanup that's been done, a lot of our homes still have debris out front, and it's taken a lot of patience from the residents in both counties, in Richmond and Columbia County. The landscape here, it looks different in some areas without the beautiful trees that we're accustomed to seeing, but thankfully Augusta, Georgia has a lot of trees, so we still have a lot of trees remaining. We do really miss seeing the beautiful trees that have been destroyed in the storm, but we just have another landscape that we have to get accustomed to seeing. So as you drive the streets of Augusta and the surrounding area, we have constant reminders of Hurricane Helene. Like you can see there, the trees literally leave the big tree trunks, portions of them leaning because they had to cut the trees that had bent over and were literally blocking the streets. But Augusta is so resilient. We're coming back strong. We're rebuilding. The homes are being restored. The streets, as you can see, they're being cleared. We still have reminders of the hurricane, but Augusta is coming back together, and we're getting back to our new normal. So if you're thinking about moving to the Augusta, Georgia area, or you just really want to learn more about our area, you want to know specifics, I'd love to help you. Feel free to give me a call. You can send me a text or an email. All of my contact information is right here on the screen. And then don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more updates on living in Augusta, and share this with anyone you know who may find this information to be helpful. Once again, I'm Delrisa Rollerson, Augusta Certified Relocation Specialist, and I'll see you in the next video.